Breaking. Princess Leonor's royal wedding date and full schedule revealed. It's finally happening. After months of whispers, speculation, and royal secrecy, the Spanish royal palace has spoken. The moment the world has been waiting for, Princess Leonor's royal wedding date has officially been revealed. But what's even more breathtaking is what the schedule reveals, a sequence of royal events unlike anything Spain has seen in decades. The next chapter in Leonor's journey from heir to bride, from princess to queen in waiting, is about to unfold before our eyes. And yet, behind the glamour, a story of love, duty, and quiet rebellion is rising, one that will redefine what it means to be royal in the modern world. Because here's the truth no one expected. While this wedding promises centuries of royal tradition, it also breaks them all. So, what exactly is happening inside Spain's most guarded palace? What are the real emotions behind the smiles? And what's hidden in the official royal schedule that's sending shockwaves through both Spain and Denmark? Let's begin at the moment it all changed. For months, the Spanish public has been waiting, some anxiously, some skeptically, for a clear announcement from Zarzuela Palace. Rumors flew from Madrid to Copenhagen, with news outlets speculating everything from private elopements to postponed ceremonies. But few imagined that when the palace finally spoke, the details would feel like something out of a royal movie, complete with mystery guests, 2 countries involved, and a royal twist that stunned even insiders. Because what's being prepared is not just a royal wedding, it's the symbolic union of 2 kingdoms, 2 generations, and 2 futures tied together in love and history. The announcement came early this morning in Madrid, released quietly through the royal household's official website, a simple statement, but with words that carry the weight of a nation. Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor of Spain will marry His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark on June 14, 2026, in the Royal Cathedral of Almedina, Madrid. The date, June 14, immediately sent royal watchers into a frenzy. Why that date? Why Madrid? And how will the schedule unfold across borders and traditions? Here's what we now know. Scene: the wedding schedule revealed. The royal wedding week will officially begin on June 10, with a private family gathering at the Royal Palace of Zarzuela. Only close family members and godparents will attend, including Queen Letitia's sister Thelma, King Philippe's cousins, and the Danish crown prince couple. The first official public event will follow on June 11, a royal gala dinner at the Royal Palace of Madrid, hosted by Their Majesties King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. This evening will serve as both a diplomatic welcome and a personal celebration of the couple's shared journey. Now here's where it gets deeply emotional. On June 12, Princess Leonor will walk through the same royal courtyard where her father once took his oath as king, but not in state uniform. Instead, she will attend a civic blessing ceremony in honor of her future role as Spain's next monarch, marking her transition from heir to bride with the nation's blessing. June 13, the day before the wedding, will see a modern twist. A joint Spanish-Danish youth forum will be held at the University of Madrid, organized by Leonor herself. A subtle yet powerful message: this royal wedding is not just about tradition, but about bridging 2 nations for a new generation. And finally, the day the world will stop, June 14, 2026. At exactly 11 a.m., the bells of Madrid's Almedina Cathedral will ring as Princess Leonor arrives in a royal carriage drawn by white Andalusian horses. Her gown, designed in absolute secrecy by a Spanish couturier, is rumored to carry both the Queen Sofia lace veil and a Danish royal heirloom tiara, symbolizing unity between both royal houses. The ceremony will be broadcast live across Spain, Denmark, and dozens of European channels, expected to reach more than 400 million viewers worldwide. After the vows, the couple will emerge from the cathedral balcony to greet the thousands gathered in Plaza de la Armeria, a scene mirroring the iconic image of King Felipe and Queen Letitia's wedding 21 years ago. But here's where the schedule takes a dramatic turn. Instead of immediately attending the traditional wedding banquet, Leonor and Christian will first visit the Royal Chapel of San Juan, a brief, private stop to lay flowers in memory of King Juan Carlos and Queen Sofia's legacy, marking continuity and gratitude. Then, as the royal couple returns to the palace courtyard, a grand military salute and royal parade will commence, featuring both the Spanish Royal Guard and a special contingent from Denmark's Royal Life Guards, marching side by side for the first time in history. The reception itself, set to begin at 7 p.m., will be a fusion of Spanish heritage and Nordic elegance. Dishes inspired by Asturias, Catalonia, and Copenhagen's royal kitchens will be served. Music will be performed by Spain's National Orchestra, alongside Denmark's Royal Choir, an emotional collaboration arranged personally by Queen Letizia and Queen Mary. And here's a detail that melted hearts across Europe. The couple's first dance will be to an original orchestral piece titled, Two Kingdoms, One Heart, composed by a young Spanish prodigy Leonor personally discovered during her time at the military academy. Emotional turn, behind the palace doors. But beyond the glamour, whispers tell another story, one of deep emotion and personal courage. Those close to the royal circle reveal that Leonor and Christian have been quietly preparing for months, balancing royal duty with a genuine desire to build a life based on love, not obligation. Queen Letizia, ever the protective mother, reportedly shed tears during the final wedding rehearsal. King Felipe, known for his composure, was seen standing silently as his daughter walked through the cathedral aisle for practice, his eyes reflecting both pride and nostalgia. Meanwhile, Queen Margrethe of Denmark, still recovering from her recent abdication, has sent a personal letter to the couple expressing her unshakable joy at seeing the two nations unite through genuine affection. Behind every smile, though, lies the unspoken tension between tradition and modern love. For Leonor, this wedding isn't just the end of one chapter, it's the beginning of a reign defined by compassion, strength, and authenticity. But what happens after the wedding? That's where the royal schedule reveals a final surprise. On June 16, the newlyweds will depart for Denmark for a second, more intimate celebration, a royal garden reception hosted by the Danish royal family at Amalienborg Palace. Here, Prince Christian's childhood friends, classmates, and Danish dignitaries will join in a relaxed setting, marking the first official joint event of the couple as future monarchs of two nations. Then, instead of a traditional honeymoon, Leonor and Christian are expected to embark on a royal goodwill tour, beginning in Morocco, then Portugal, and finally Japan, strengthening Spain's diplomatic ties and symbolically introducing the world to a new royal alliance. But make no mistake, this isn't just a wedding. It's the reawakening of Europe's oldest monarchy, infused with the grace of a new generation that understands the power of unity, diversity, and genuine emotion. The world is changing, and so are the royals. As millions prepare to witness Leonor's walk down the aisle, the true story is not just about her gown, the carriages, or the crown. It's about the quiet courage of a young woman raised under the weight of history, now stepping into her destiny not as a figurehead, but as a leader. In her calm voice, her poised smile, and her steady gaze, you can already see the making of Spain's future queen. And when the cathedral bells ring next June, they won't just mark the beginning of a royal marriage, they'll echo the promise of a new era. A royal wedding, a royal love, and a royal legacy, reborn before our eyes. Because this isn't just Princess Leonor's wedding. It's history, happening in real time.